Right.
So we're live
We're
here
live
today.
with Madeline and Mommy show, right? With this.
Hi, I'm Dawn Reese, your Hollywood entertainment reporter for Hollywood Connections.
Yay, we love you.
I love you too.
Thank you so much for having us here at your fashion show today in Clearwater Beach, right? We're here at the Post Corner Pizza. Yes.
I'm about to have pizza right now. Actually, no, I had pizza last night. I'm going to have some Greek salad.
We just had a cheese pizza.
And
Delicious.
and how did you meet Michael Jackson's father?
Very good question. You know, I had a friend that was named Paul Murray. He was my producer, and he actually saw me after college, and he got me with the late James Brown as I was his reporter. Long story short, we were down in Palm Springs, California, and this is a really cute story. And Joe Jackson was there, Michael's dad, and he said to me, "Come and meet Joe." I'm like, because I didn't believe him. He was the Jackson family. I'm like, see it to believe it and really see it. So he introduced me to Joe. And of course, what did I ask Joe? Do you know Paul Murray? And he's like, yeah, he's all good. He's been our family photographer and the production and everything. That wasn't also good enough for me. It was a hint.
Of course.
And then I went to his house.
Oh, wow.
And I saw Tito walking by, and I'm like, this is where Michael grew up. This was so cool. And then after that, we had the pre-Grammy event. And the pre-Grammy, which was open door by Bonnie Sweeney. And Bonnie Sweeney opened the doors, and we had Rebe Jackson that sat down on the floor and she said to me, "Don't worry, it's your show." And I was like, this is Rebe Jackson. This is so cool. So that was all because of my producer, Paul Murray.
Wow, that's very impressive. I got a question for you, Miss Dawn. So what got you involved in this whole business?
You know what? My passion was, I was a baton twirler, and I was a figure skater, and my mother was a dance teacher. So I think the show business came in from that background. But what really inspired me, one day I'm in California. Of course, my kids are in kindergarten, and I have 3 sons that are grown now. And I saw a little ad in the paper, and it said, broadcasting for college for Rancho Santiago. And I said, ooh, that's something I would love to do. Long story short, a couple of years before that, my promoter friend put me on camera in Orlando at the Christmas parade and said, hey, just MC this parade. And I was like, cool. And then I went to the Planet Hollywood down the red carpet. I was like, I like this. I like red carpets. But the main story was, back up onto the time that I went to college, I went there for 4.5 years, and I won the top entertainment award. We had our own show for a half hour. But long story short is Rick Springfield was my first guest on my show. He actually brought his mother over and said, I've never done this before. From that point on, it just tumbled to James Brown and the people that I met, and then I went into radio about 15 years ago.
Wow, very impressive. Yeah, and you got such a bubbly personality. I know we met on the red carpet at the Christian Film Festival in Orlando. And I just remember you approaching me before our interview and saying, hey, there's a lot of people here, and if we don't get to talk, I want to make sure that we connect so that, I have you on the show and everything. And I said, oh, definitely. I just love that bubbly type personality. And I think you even commented on my personality as well.
I did.
So we clicked right away.
I did. You were shining and had all this sparkle, and I'm like, oh. And the funny thing is, on that red carpet, there were 150 film directors. I'm not kidding you, and celebrities and people.
Yes, it was huge.
And they said, Dawn, you have one question. I went, here's my card. Can I get you on my radio show?
Exactly. And you approached me the same way. So, and we were friends ever since.
I know. So what did you think of the International Christian Film Festival? Because that producer's coming down to judge the pageant that they're putting him up on. And what did you think of him?
Honestly, what do you think, Madeline?
He was good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was an honor to have been selected, honestly, for us just 1 year into it and barely well known at all, other than the modeling that Madeline's done in New York and stuff like that. And when we got there, everyone was so nice, and we all got to sit and watch our films on full screen. And the award ceremony was absolutely beautiful, and the show that they put on, everything. It was really a lot of fun, and I hope that we are part of it again in the future.
Very cool. Now, do you have an agent or manager, both of you?
Okay, I actually own my own production company, and it's Mad Mommy Production, and it's family owned and operated, so we are our own, within our own entity, actually.
Okay, so if somebody wants to book you for commercials, TV, and film, because my show has a lot of producers. We had one the other day that was doing a movie here coming up in actually the fall.
Yep.
And he's looking for people. And Nancy McBride is always on. And
we know her, actually.
I know.
And we're with different casting, various castings, such as Lights, Camera, Action Talent. And Madeline's been with Explore Talent. Oh, Lights, Camera, Action Talent is owned by Christy DeLong. She's a personal friend of mine.
Okay.
And that's out of South Carolina. And she has landed some major roles, not only for us, but for a lot of different people. So
Wow.
it would be good to check her out. She's on Facebook, and you can go to her website, which is www.lightscameraactiontalent.com. And Madeline and I actually both have casting pages on there.
Wow. Now, are you with Frontrunner Casting?
We're not, no. Madeline actually is with a lot more different things than I am because, I was trying to play the backstage mom, and I did this years ago, and now here I am again.
Well, because I know frontrunnercasting.com. I talked to them. They did Dolphin Tale.
Yeah.
And so they're always, all you do is upload a photo, and then they call me all the time and email me and say, hey, you're ready for this,
We're with Explore Talent, Beautification Mode, but we actually have landed, both of us, major roles in a film coming out next year called Crowley's Tomb, and that's being produced by Casey Moore, and he was an assistant to the director for Dolphin Tales.
Oh, cool.
And I landed the role of the Oracle, and Madeline landed the role of the Ghost Child.
That is so cool. Well, we're super excited to have you here as well, and I can't wait for you to get on our sailboat and go for a sailboat ride pretty soon.
Sounds like fun. Thanks for the invite.
Oh, no problem. Any other questions?
Talking about figure skating and dance, I'm going to learn figure skating.
Really?
And I've
She knows how to
done
skate, but
and
she's gonna take
I've
lessons.
done 7 different types of dancing.
What kind of dancing?
I've done belly dancing, Latina dancing.
Ooh.
I've done jazz. I've done
Tap.
hip hop. I've done tap. I've
Ballet.
done
You know what we
ballet.
call
and
that? We call that the
ballet.
triple threat.
Yes, and all the modeling and everything, and now she started up gymnastics.
Now,
So
you know what? I'll take you up on that figure skating. I can now, my knee's better from the sailboat. So when you come into
Yay.
Tampa and you want to go ice skating, we could do an ice skating.
yeah,
get
her
together.
daddy just got her new figure skates, so she's real excited to use them.
Mine are still sharpened, so let's do it.
All right,
Okay, you say your close.
sounds like a date.
Bye, everybody.
What do you want to tell all your fans?
Like this video and subscribe down below.
And give us a thumbs up on our YouTube channel, right? Go ahead and
Yep.
sing them the jingle.
Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus, and Twitter. It's the Madeline and Mommy Show. Woo!
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you.